Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Wednesday night. You can see I wore my Barney purple shirt, and because of that, I've got a little ditty for you. You ready?
I love you, you love me.
We're into bestiality.
Family.
All right, enough of that party stuff. Oh, it's been pretty crazy forecasting in the weather department. Don't mind me. I'm just fixing up here and doing a couple of things because I actually have a couple of other songs I want to play for you here. You know, it's been a tough call on this storm, and we've really been on the edge. The models have been really having a tough time how far north the snow is going to get. So do you remember this soap opera? Remember this? We'll play this for you.
The Edge of Night.
Ooh, The Edge of Night. Remember that back in the 1960s? Wasn't that crazy? But you know something? This is how I really feel about this upcoming storm. It's been pretty crazy, and I'll let Steven Tyler tell you this.
We're living on the edge.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, baby. We're living on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's enough, Stephen. Thank you. Okay. Have you left the room yet? Let's do some weather here. What's the matter with you? All right, let's look at the weather headline. The high temperature in Boston today was 42 degrees, but many of the suburbs up in the 40s. A lot of folks have been saying, hey, Mark, when are we going to break that snowfall record? I think we're about 1.9 inches away. We're going to do it. Colder air is coming back tonight. Snow or rain arrives late tonight, changing over to snow. The heaviest will be off to our south, but I think the roads tomorrow morning, even in Boston, could be quite slick. Then cold weather comes back on Friday. The big question is, can we warm up next week? I think we could. For a while, we could be in the 50s, but I'll tell you something, if it happens, don't say, ha-ha, winter's over, that's it, because winter's going to come roaring back. All right, let's get into it and see what's going on right now in terms of the national map. We're tracking this Arctic cold front off to the west of us with cold air filtering in behind. That'll move in tonight. Now, there are several weak waves of low pressure, which will ride up along this frontal zone south of New England. Big battle in air temperatures. As a matter of fact, I want to show you what's going on nationally right now. Notice how cold it is back into the plains and the lakes. Is in the single numbers. This contrasted with temperatures in the 70s in the Carolinas down to Florida, in between the battle zone, and that's why we're talking about some snow breaking out. Now, when you look at the latest satellite loop, you look at this loop and you say, boy, Mark, look at the clouds coming up from the southwest. We can hardly miss, and I'm beginning to agree with you and myself here. We'll put on the latest radar loop for you, and you'll see there's a large area of snow from Texas and Oklahoma and Tennessee and Ohio coming into western Pennsylvania. And I think this extrapolates right up to Boston. Even though the heaviest will be south, I think we get into the snow pattern. Late tonight, wake up tomorrow morning, it should be snowing. If it's not, I want you to call me, all right? Okay, here's what's happening on the weather map. Tomorrow we have this frontal zone, which is lying just to the south of us. The Arctic air coming down from the north, the warm air trying to come up from the south. A little low pressure air is going to ride along the front, passing fairly far south of us. And yes, the heaviest, again, will be south of us, but we'll get into the game. So how much snow are we going for? 3 to 6 inches plus in Cape Cod, 2 to 4 from Plymouth, just north of Providence to Hartford, 1 to 3 from Boston to Worcester, very little north of the Mass Pike. Again, this is subject to change, but I'm comfortable with this at the present time. Isn't that wonderful? I'm comfortable. How are you? It's a living. All right. Overnight, it's cloudy, turning colder. There could be rain or snow developing late at night, changing over to snow. Temperatures by morning in the 20s. Here's your 5-day forecast. It's a snowy and cold day tomorrow. The snow in Boston will peter out probably early afternoon, but the roads will be slick. Temps only about 26, falling into the single numbers. Tomorrow night, Friday, it's sunny and cold. Hard to believe. On the 6th day of March, it'll be 25 degrees and normal highs in the low 40s. And then as we get to Saturday, partly cloudy, partly sunny, 36. There'll be a disturbance coming through here on Sunday. It'll be cloudy, maybe some flurries or a touch of light snow, no big deal. And partly sunny, cold again. Monday, only in the lower 30s. But after that, the main jet stream could lift up into Canada for a while, and it could warm up into the 40s and low and mid 50s. We're going to have to watch the southern jet stream. It's going to get active. It could spawn a weak area of low pressure to perhaps give us rain late Tuesday and Wednesday. I'll be following that for you. Okay, that's my latest forecast. Thanks for checking in. Where else can you get this kind of entertainment? I'm meteorologist Mark Rosenthal.